Tony, what made you go to the press?
I went to the press in the end because I felt that that was the only choice that I had left. I'd raised my concerns about the planned redundancy changes and also the issues relating to the internal staff survey. I'd raised those with my line manager, also through the big groups, which are the internal works councils with Marks and Spencers, and didn't have any confidence that they would resolve any of them. So I felt that speaking to the press would actually put the issue in the public domain and hopefully encourage Marks and Spencer to change their minds. My intention was never to cause embarrassment to Marks and Spencer. I'm sure there's other people in the company that are far better at that than me. It was purely really to put the issues in the public domain and hopefully raise the debate and then put hopefully pressure on the company to reconsider its proposals. They tracked me down, I imagine, fairly simply. I used my work email account, tonygoode@marksandspencer.com, to actually contact the person at the press. That was on the Monday. The article appeared in the press on the Tuesday, and following the article appearing in the press, Thursday I was called out of the office after being identified by our IT Information Security Department that there was an email from me with some content in it to the Times newspaper.
Did that surprise you?
It did surprise me to a degree because I really didn't think that M&S would get so worked up about the article. Obviously they must have gone into panic mode and swung all efforts into trawling through every email that had been sent out from the company over the last month or so to see if there were any emails that were sent to any of the newspapers or the press.
What about telephone conversations?
I made some telephone calls from my company landline. I believe that Marks and Spencer's had details of the times that those calls were made. Any other contact that I made with the press was done on my personal mobile, and I have no evidence to say that Marks and Spencer's had information on that. I certainly do think there's a climate of surveillance in Marks and Spencer. To the best of my knowledge, my understanding is that all emails that are sent out of the company by individuals and received by the company are actually kept by the company for up to 6 years. I also know through conversations with people in information security that they were testing and trialling software that would actually check the content of emails. So it would look inside all of the emails to look for certain word strings or various characters or information being leaked or passed out of the company externally.
Don't you think that's a sensible precaution from management to stop intellectual property from leaving the company?
Well, I think it's all about trust really. I think certainly that company and corporate sensitive information, certainly people releasing figures of company performance or financial information, then maybe there could be a case for that. However, I do think that M&S are certainly going a bit too far really, looking for that sort of thing within their staff, and that there has to be some element of trust.
Are you saying that the management doesn't trust its staff?
Well, I would say that to a large degree, if they're keeping emails for 6 years and also tracking content of emails, then maybe that could be considered as being a bit over the top. It's certainly something that wouldn't have happened 5 years ago.
Thank you.